let's try that again. Hi, good morning. Yes, it's the first VR stream and everything went wrong. It didn't open the window that allowed me to actually see the chat, so I have to set that up real quick. Will only take a second. I just gotta make sure I have the chat visible, otherwise I don't even know what you're saying. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, I see the chat. Oh. Yeah. Let me just move this to a spot where I can actually see it. And this. Okay. Hi, cuties. Hi. Yes, this is my first VR stream. More or less just a test to see if it works, since I usually don't stream on Tuesdays. So this is, like I said, a bit of a test. But yeah, you can go ahead, boop right away. You can do all the boops. Yeah, I had to disable redemptions because I haven't set them up for VR chat. You can for VR chat only. You can't do it for anything else naturally, so I didn't do that. Yeah. I essentially just wanted to use this as a kind of an intro to make sure stuff works. My antlers aren't crappable, yours are. What do you say about that? What do you say about that? But yeah, we're actually gonna play VTOL VR today. Actually, that reminds me, I should have pushed this button. There. So we have a little bit of background music, which I can't even hear. So you gotta let me know if it doesn't work. Oh, bye. Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, this is what this was for. It was here to test on whether things work. So I thought I would just hop in VR chat real quick to say hi to everyone and, you know, not let you go without a good morning smooch. Here, pucker up. What do you say now? Can't live without a Woggin morning smooch. You do hear the music, right? Why don't I hear the music? No, volume looks good. So yeah, we're probably not going to play too long today. It's probably only going to be close to 2 hours, give or take. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. Like I said, since it's unscheduled, we're going to see. But yeah, I think with that, I don't have anything else to say. Okay, well, we can change that. There. Isn't it a good tale? Huh? Yeah, I think it's a good tale. And just so we can get the blush benui out of the way, because everyone needs to know the blush benui. A creation of Pythanias. And look at her cutie. Am I not cute? Isn't that the cuddliest thing you've ever seen? Isn't it cuddly? I'm actually really happy with how it turned out, from the shaders to the pattern. It's a good avatar. I mean, now that that one doesn't have any options. I don't have any clothing on it. It's literally just a blush. But it has a really cute tail. Look at the tail. I'm not gonna zoom in on the butt cheeks because I feel like that's TOS violation. Let's not do that. There. I just tried to mlem. It doesn't work here. But yeah, I think let's wrap VR chat up. I just wanted to make sure I could actually say hi to you in person because, well, we're not going to have an avatar today, obviously. So I would say let's hop into VTOL VR. Should only take a second. There we go. Okay. Well, good morning, Avantlaws. How are you today? Just booting up again. Should only take a few seconds. And we should have a picture shortly. This is still working way too smooth. I'm just waiting for things to fail now. The sound is up. Just resize it a little and I'm right with you. There we go. Okay, now I'm back and I hope you can still all hear me. Just setting back in. Yeah, and I just noticed I also don't hear the game here, so give me just 1 second. This worked before I started VR chat, so Oh yeah, of course it doesn't work because no, the game isn't muted. I just don't hear the game. Oh, I think that has to do with me not monitoring on this headset. Yeah, like I said, today was meant. Yeah, I see that the game is working. But I don't hear it, so just 1 second. It's just not the monitoring device. There we go. Now I can hear everything. Yeah, it sounds like we have both soundtracks now. We're gonna fix that in just a second. But before I do that, I have to reopen chat. See, I'm learning a lot today about how to set up this VR stream, because I've been already doing it for a good hour and it didn't work out the way I liked it. And then everything was good, and then I started and things failed again. There. Okay. This music is now at 0. Now, let's...
I bet Moxie can't hear me, which means I can call them stinky.
No, I can hear you just fine. I can hear you just fine. Now I'm just trying to get a window up again. And what? Where's this? Hello? And then I will be with you in just a sec. But outside of things not working the way they should here, how are you all today? That is a much more important question. There now. Now I actually have... Hey Bidrod, how are you today? Let's see, there is one window that doesn't need to be. What is the second window? What are you doing here? I swear, I'm a professional. Here. Only professional things. Okay. Now let me just make sure everything here looks alright. Yes, it does. Yeah, this should be okay to watch. I mean, once I stop moving, of course, because it is relatively low movement. But yeah, if anyone has issues with motion sickness, then watching this, especially in full screen, is probably not a good idea. What are we playing today? Actually, hold on just a sec. I have something on my lens. There we go. This is a really interesting sitting VR game that I discovered the other day. It's a bit PvP focused. Yeah, let me just move the chat a bit closer. Thank you, Bit. You go have a good day at work and don't make it too stressful. But yeah, VTOL VR is a vertical launcher flight simulator. It is relatively heavy PvP focused, but it also has PvE missions, and I did give it a little bit of a test run, and it feels really nice. So I thought this would be a really good first game for a VR stream. The only issue is I am not very good at it, so you'll probably have a lot of fun seeing me crash and burn. But no, I don't think we need a tutorial. I've done them all, I just have never done a mission. So we're starting the island campaign. Help make preparations to defend the island. Transport personnel to coastal SAM site. And then we even get to change our livery, though I feel like the dark one looks pretty good. I like that. Not that we ever see the vehicle from the outside anyway. Negotiations for peace have failed. We believe the enemy will strike here first as a stepping stone to the mainland. We have begun preparing coastal air defenses. As an AV-42C pilot, you will deliver personnel to the defense sites. Other pilots and soldiers will be arriving by air from the mainland soon. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Now we gotta make sure we sit orderly. Yeah, I know, I was just saying that I think this would be a game that Evie will absolutely adore. Whoops. Well, I dropped my helmet. I think that's a problem, isn't it? Well, here's my helmet. This is a very small helmet. How am I gonna get the antlers in there? There we go. So I think you can already see where this is going.
Soldiers need a ride to the SAM site on the other side of the island. Open your doors to let them in and fly them to their objective waypoint. Command out.
Now let me just move the chat over here so it's not blocking instruments. So yeah, I did the tutorial. I know what I have to do. I have to first turn the battery on. Then we have to turn on the APU to let that boot up. I wonder if that means I can open the doors now. Let's see. Yes, I can. So yeah, we're opening the doors. It means the soldiers are now wobbling over. Look at them wobble. Wait, you don't see anything? Okay, let me see why.
Black screen off.
Why did you change what you're taking? Because I see. Oh, that's not it. Let's try without the... Okay, I have no idea why. Yeah, and so one thing we have here, let me try this real quick, is I can turn a secondary display on. I wonder if that has something to do with it. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, Alex. I'm not sure I'm winning yet. Well, let's just see if it works with this. No. Yeah, for some reason. Okay, nope, that crashed it. Well, that I didn't see coming because I only tested the ready room. Because I'm like, you know, why would the ready room work if the flight itself doesn't? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let me see real quick if there's anything in the options I missed. But hey, like I said, that's why this is a test stream. That is why I expected this to fail. And if this truly fails, then I have another game we can play. Just 1 second, I have a dog knocking on the door, I swear. Okay, now I have 2 dogs in my room. Yay! Oh my god, this is going exactly how I imagined it would. Horrible. Okay, now let's see if we have anything here. Let's turn the multi-display mode off. I wonder if that broke it. No. Now let's try this again. Let's see. Let's put the helmet on. And there we go. See, I just had to turn the second display.
Soldiers need to ride to the SAM site on the other side of the island. Open your doors to let them in and fly them to the objective waypoint. Command out.
Yeah, it supports a second display. So what I can do is I can... I have cameras on the vehicle, and I can point those cameras and I can actually have them display on a second display outside the game. And I think as long as that is enabled, it just won't do the streaming thing. But yes, it works. So let's start again. First, main battery on. And I'm sure Avi could tell me a lot more about these things. Then I gotta turn on the APU to preheat whatever the APU is. Something power supply? See, I know these things. I'm a professional pilot. Now let's open this because we gotta start both engines. And we will also open the doors. Yeah. That means the soldiers are now coming. No, I don't believe you. I'm sorry, I don't believe you. There, now it's running. Oh, there, auxiliary power. That's what it means. Now we can turn it off. There, the soldiers are all coming in and sitting down. We close the doors. I like how it immediately gets more quiet when you do that. Okay, so the engines are running. The brake lock is on. So let's turn our HUD on. Whoop. Let's turn our monitors on. There. And let's keep one on navigation so we know where we have to go. See, and then here we have the camera I can use, for example, that I could show. But we don't need that. Let's see if we have no ammunition, no equipment. Anti-radar attack display. I don't even know what that does. Do you have to know what that does? But targeting and GPS. Yeah, I think these are good things. Yes, I know exactly what I'm doing. Okay, now we gotta go down with the flaps. Hello, Sammy Killer. How are you today? And yeah, engines are running. So theoretically, we're now good to go. So now we have two options. Since it's a vertical starter, we can start vertically or we can just use the runway to get more speed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm tilting my engine forward. I'm letting go of the brakes and we'll slowly roll out. Oh, is it? Darn it. See, I know these things. I know these things, Bit. Thank you. Now we gotta brake a little. And then we're gonna scoot over here onto the runway. Yeah, I think if you haven't noticed yet, I know nothing about flight. Now let's first get into position. There. Now let's align. And before I launch, I'm actually gonna move the jet a little so I can see it a bit better. Yes, I am a German living in America. Usually, if it's a normal stream, today is an out of the ordinary stream. I do even give German lessons during the stream if you want any. Just today. Wait, why am I rolling? Am I not braking? Ah, fuck it. I'm lifting off. I can do this. But yeah, usually I even have minor German lessons. So if you ever want to know something, let's turn the visor on and up. Gear up, flaps up. See, that wasn't so bad. Look at the city. Okay, now we just gotta rise. And I'm also gonna turn. Let's not oversteer.
Wagon, this is Batwolf. You have manpaps incoming, man-portable airpacks, fire chaff and flares.
Fire chaffs? That sounds like a very rough petting. Yeah, let me just... Actually, Alex, yes, I had that plan. Now hold on, let me see where we need to go. Let's zoom out a little. Oh, we're only meant to go over there, I see. So I wasn't even meant to go that high. You know what? I'm gonna change to vertical. And what we can do is, if we turn the autopilot on, there. Why am I still gripping this? Let go. Okay, hold on. There we go. Yeah, that one isn't working as it should. Hold on, let me restart the left hand. So yeah, in case you just came in, this is not a normal stream on any level. This is a very unusual stream for me. I'm essentially just testing to make sure VR works. Yes, these are the things you say in VR. So yeah, we're currently hovering way too high. So, you know what, let's turn the hover autopilot off. There.
Autopilot disengaged.
Let's fall a little. That's how you do it, right? I mean, I'm at 20,000 feet. You know what, let's... Yeah, no. Oh, this, yes, this is intentional. I know how these things work. No. And yes, if you have never flown, then you share something with me. I have actually flown an airplane once. For about 10 minutes when I got a free flying lesson when I was 12 years old from my former school director, who was a good friend of my dad. And I just literally, as a 12-year-old, got a 10-minute flying lesson because I don't even remember why. And I remember I was entertained but also bored. that was a 12-year-old for me. Okay, but now, yeah, okay, we can do this. So now first we gotta slow down a bit. Let's go back into hover mode. There. And no, why did this... Yeah, my left hand is... There we go, now it's gripping again. Because once you turn the autopilot on for hover mode, the throttle down here, you see that little hover marker over on the left bottom? That actually controls whether you descend or ascend. So with the autopilot, if I set this to minimum, I essentially just descend very slowly. Great, now that hand doesn't let go. What is wrong with these hands today? Not sure if it's the game, but I feel like every time I grip stuff today, there's a good chance I can't let go. Okay, so now let's aim and get towards the house there. So yeah, Sammy, yes, I absolutely would suggest the game. It's, if you like flying, especially if you like PvP. I mean, my understanding is that, especially later on, this is heavily PvP focused and is best if done in PvP. But even if you don't, the PvE component feels really good. The way you have weapons and, you know, you have to deal with managing ammunition, and it seems to have a relatively realistic flight model. So in all honesty, if you are into that, yes, absolutely. Okay, we're still descending. Now we just gotta make sure you also see this little icon down here that tells me, if I'm in hover mode, in what direction my ship is currently moving. So right now we're not moving at all. Now we're starting to move forward again. I am gonna turn the altitude off for a bit because I do want a bit of a faster decline. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Landing gear.
There.
Landing gear.
I'm not landing. I'm not landing. I'm just
Landing gear.
there.
Landing gear.
Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna there. And yeah, this is the very, very first mission, so don't expect a lot of difficulty here. This is just so I can actually figure out how things work. Okay, we're still slowly descending. Yeah, if this was a war, I don't think they would let me fly. I think they would just be like, dude, sorry, we know you fly accurately, but we don't have time, okay? Yes, come on, we're nearly above the house, we're still descending. There's the... I can't see it now. Not until we're above, at least. Nope, nope, now I'm drifting off. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, I'm getting there. Yeah, the wind. I'm pretty sure that's the wind that's bothering me. I'll simply say it's the wind. Let's just get closer to the ground level. Okay. That's way too much force. Approach the landing with your nose at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Hold on. Here. There. I landed. No, I landed. But I can't let go. I don't know why that is an issue today. Here, brake lock. Ha! And doors. There.
Good job with the transport. Now we got a report that Navy 42 went down over the small island to the south. We're not sure what hit him, so meet up with the fighter wing and let him escort you to the crash site. Your objectives have been updated. Out.
Okay. First, let's ascend again. Oh wait, doors? Why are the doors still open? Oh, there. I only turned the brake lock off. Oh, now, let's aim in the correct direction. We're first lifting off a little. I should probably turn the fuel meter on. Oh, okay, yeah, that still looks good. And then I'm gonna start accelerating before we switch over to... Is it called horizontal flight? Like, what's the opposite of vertical flight? Let's see.
Autopilot disengaged.
There.
Landing gear.
Oh yeah, we should pull that back in. Now let's see how far we have to go over here. Now let's not ascend too far. It looks like we have to go a little bit up still. It doesn't quite tell me how high the waypoint is. Yeah, I imagined. It has to be. It's just when the engines change and you suddenly feel that push into the chair. It's like you're lifting off while you're in air. Yeah, I have the same issue that I can't... I can't always grip the controls, and I don't know why. This was not an issue before I installed the overlays. I hope that's not what's causing it. Let's push. Come on, come on, come on. Hold on, I gotta see if I can pin that. Because...
Pilot, this is Victor 1-1. Forming up on you. Give us a minute to catch up and you lead the way. You've updated your objective and waypoint. Go heading 185 to the crash site. Command out.
Crash site. But it's a bit annoying. It keeps changing my chat, and now it's way too small. Let me see if I can put it up here. Like I said, it's a test stream. Today is meant to be purely a test to see how things work. And so I know what I need to fix for the next test stream. But look at that island. Isn't that a beautiful island? I love run roll. Should have done that with people inside. And yes, I at some point watched Game Theory. I know it's not a barrel roll. I'm not doing a barrel roll. What was a barrel roll actually? Good morning, Melina. How are you today? Also, look at my little bobblehead. Look at her.
This is Victor 1-1. Tally 2 targets, close. Looks like the transport was taken out by drones. We'll handle them and clear the way for you. Out.
Okay.
Wagon, this is
Hostile contact spotted,
We
arming
have
weapons.
beings in need of hugs.
I
Please
don't have
prepare
weapons.
to airdrop
Fox 3.
the delivery of wagon
Missile
hugs.
launch.
Now I need to slow down, so I'm gonna use flaps. Because I'm gonna go into vertical. I think that's what you do.
Missed one. Splash one.
Conventional flight. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Yeah, thank you. That makes a lot of sense. Conventional flight. Course. What else would you even call it? Let's drop a little. That is how professional VTOL pilots do.
Alright, all air targets have been destroyed. Victor 1 is RTB. Out.
Splash, that's another for me.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Oh, I'm dropping.
Landing
Oh,
gear.
I'm dropping very fast. Am I not? No, I'm not.
Landing
Okay, now
gear.
I'm good. Yes, yes. Here's your landing gear. The flaps can go in. Now let's see. Where did I have to... Oh. Oh, there. Oh, there they are. Let's go for the burning piece here, I suppose. And good morning, Turquoise. How are you today? So yeah, if you're just coming in and you're a bit confused, yes, I usually don't stream on Tuesdays, so I thought today would be a good opportunity to see how a VR stream actually works out. You know, is it watchable? Is pretty much the question. Is it something you can listen to? Is the microphone okay? And I did a little bit of a test yesterday and it looked okay, but there's just nothing that a live test can't do better. Let's slow down. There, now let's lower. Bit further. No, I think that's close enough. Okay, brake lock and doors. Yep, there they come. Hi.
Alright, take those soldiers to medical in South City. It's a rooftop landing pad. Your objectives have been updated. Command out.
A rooftop landing pad. They know how good I am. But yeah, it's actually not that much later. Well, actually, no, it shouldn't be. Though, if you aren't aware, I'm just gonna do some advertisement again. Today is Eurovision semi-finale 1. Just saying. If you're a nerd and like weird music, come on, come on, come on, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Landing gear.
Oh yeah, that would help. Yeah, now we speed back up there, but I'm not gonna do too much speed, because otherwise we'll just have to slow down again. So let's just push a little. Well, you see, if someone is unwilling to eat, they are being force-fed. If someone is about to die, they are being reanimated. It is only fair that if someone doesn't know what the Eurovision is, that he is being invited to watch it. I feel like I'm a bit low for this. Am I too low to switch into VTOL? Let's see, if we just turn altitude on, so it just keeps us from going down.
Autopilot disengaged.
No, 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 what? Keep the autopilot
Landing
on.
gear, landing gear,
Autopilot
landing gear.
disengaged.
Don't forget the
Okay,
landing
do I
gear.
have to turn both on? Okay, it wants to slow me down first, because I'm still dropping too hard, so I'm gonna let it do that. There, now we can approach the city. And I do like the way the HUD works. Like, for example, the fact that if you look away, you see that it doesn't cover the whole screen. It's like a projection by itself. Okay. Now let's approach the hospital. Let's go a little bit to the left. We're gonna place Melina in the tower. You're gonna do all the ATC work. No, don't slow down yet. You slow down pretty fast, that is fine. We're about the correct height. So the only problem is that vertical flight uses so much fuel. So if I look at my current fuel level, I have another 26 minutes to go. Yeah, why is it always a fox anyway? You never hear like Otter 3. Okay. Come on, a little bit more. Let's start to descend. $20 knots. Okay, now we gotta see where... Okay, we still gotta go over a bit. Now we're straight. No, this is... This is difficult. That was not too rough. RTB. I suppose that means return to base. Make sure they don't jump off the building. Okay, they're still good. Okay, so let's do the same thing here. We're gonna turn. We're gonna speed up. And you know what? I'm not even sure we need to switch to conventional flight. I mean, the base is just on the other side of that mountain. If I switch to conventional flight, I just need to use conventional landing, and I suck at that. Let's see, how far is it? Yeah. There's one thing I really want in VR, and that is a taxi or bus simulator. You know, actually driving but not racing. Just imagine you could just chill, drive a taxi through the city and maybe talk with customers, have some AI generated conversations. I think that would be neat. I think that would also be interesting for Twitch chat. Okay, you want me to get in there. So I'm just gonna fly up to the helipad. Yeah, I think that's where you want me. Yes, you do. So let's get close to the helipad and let's go down
On your
a
wing,
bit.
check left and check right.
We're on your wing. Sack left, sack right. What does that mean? Is that something I should be aware of? I do wish these games would also teach you military slang. Like they would actually teach you what you have to know instead of just expecting that you already know that stuff. You always see that issue whenever you play a game that has military equipment, that you're essentially assumed to know the basics. I don't even know the basics of American football. Oh, I never even pulled my landing gear in. There.
Over G.
Yeah. Shush. No, break. Ta-da! I love it. That worked. No, it didn't. Oh, it did. There. I didn't see that there was a mission complete floating in front of my screen. But yeah, I would totally enjoy that. Imagine you would... Oh, there. Now I got weapons. Well, yeah, imagine you would have exactly that. You would have a VR taxi simulator and you essentially drive other streamers to their stream. And you just have this half an hour conversation with, you know, hey Turtle, tell me a little bit more about you, stuff you don't talk about on the stream, like, you know, like what do you do when you don't stream? What games do you play? What interests you? Why not? And just have this as a half an hour little show. Okay, we have 2 new missions. Make either destroy drone ships laying mines on supply routes, or help make preparations to defend the island, transport personnel to coastal SAM sites. Well, I mean, you gotta try that. As we continue to prepare our defenses against the invasive enemy forces, we need to secure supply routes from the mainland to the island. The troops you recovered from the crash site reported that they spotted what seemed to be unmanned vessels deploying sea mines near the southeast supply route. You will lead a strike group with the order of destroying all hostile targets in a designated area. Oh. That's a nice hangar. I like that. So, I see. Okay, no suggested builds. So let's see. Yeah, we leave fuel on max. We have a budget of 5,000. A rotary cannon. Okay, that's the only thing we can place here. Unguided bomb. We don't need a bomb. 7 rockets. Okay, I have no idea. What should we even equip there? I mean, you gotta admit, Melina, wouldn't that be an interesting approach? Wait, why is my flight cost so high? Okay, so what you're telling me is that I have to fly with less fuel, or I have to grind some other missions first. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because that's not a whole lot. If I add these rockets... Oh no, these are cheap. Let's see how much fuel there. I mean, I suppose we'll find out if that works. You think that's a good idea? I have no idea. Well, let's find out. Boom. Okay.
Meet up with the fighter escort wing before heading out to the strike waypoint. Good luck out there. Command out.
I'm gonna wait until it's spooled up. And then I gotta wait for the engines to first spool up and then go back into idle. There. And number 1. Then I can turn it off. And then I can fire the gun. Da, 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 da. Yes, let's turn the screens back on. We definitely need navigation. Targeting. That would make sense. I don't know what else would make sense. What's CMS? Countermeasure system. You know what? Let's leave that open. Let's see if we need that. Yeah, more or less. I did crash as I started the stream and was like a few seconds late because I couldn't get the chat overlay to work. But other than that, it was fine. Okay. And let's roll. No, actually, I did not destroy a ship yet, which is surprising because I did that a few times during the tutorial. But I guarantee you that there will be a full crash before the stream is over. Okay, pre-flight check. Just the flaps. Everything else is fine. Yeah. So let's lift off. See how far we have to go. Okay, I suppose that's where we meet the party. It's called a party, right? Is it a pack of airplanes? A herd? It's not a wing of airplanes, is it? What is a group of airplanes? A fleet? Oh my god, I have all the knowledges. A squadron. I always thought that's just for spaceships. Dear gods.
This is Victor Wing, forming on you. Lead the way to the AO.
Whee! What is that beeping sound? Is that because they're behind me? Let's see, I can even contact them. Wow, there's a lot of options. Okay, let's...
Looks like there's some kind of carrier with the same aerial drones we saw before. You go ahead and focus on the boats. We'll take care of the air targets.
Enemy spotted. Engaging. Missile on me. I'm going evasive.
Missile launch.
Fox 2.
That carrier seems to be armed. Could you help out by targeting its weapons?
Fox 2.
Whew, dodge that one.
Missile
Fox 2. Splash Bandit.
Fox 2.
Missile launch. Pull up.
Damn! The enemy evaded my
Pull
missile.
up.
Fox 2.
Altitude.
And down.
Well, I'm already out of missiles.
Fox 2.
Missile launch. Over T.
My missile failed to charge.
Over T.
Yeah, I know.
Over T.
I know I'm over Chi. Oh my god,
Over T.
I'm actually blacking out. There. Oh my god, this is tough.
Fox 2. Splash.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Over T.
See, I think I'd
Fox
hit
2 missile
something.
away.
I don't think I have ammunition for
Slippery
this.
bugger. That's a miss. Guns, guns, guns.
Over T. Over T.
Yes, you'll be fine.
Over T.
Ah, I got it! I'm going down! Hostile spotted.
Oh my god, I can't hit this.
Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, no.
Altitude.
No, oh. See, I'm good.
Altitude.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have
Fox
no
2.
idea what I'm doing and what I'm hitting.
Splash.
Over T. Over T.
And I essentially just fly it like a spaceship. I've noticed. I have no idea how you fly something that's not a spaceship. I'm a trained spaceship captain, that's all I am.
Landing gear.
I don't think landing gear is gonna
Landing gear.
help.
Fox 2, missile away.
Landing gear. Landing
Come
gear.
on.
Does he look like he's on fire yet? No, he's definitely on fire.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yeah, I gotta go back up
Landing gear. Altitude.
and see if I can... I'm pretty sure anyone who knows what they are doing
Landing gear.
is laughing their
range.
ass
Using guns.
off. Oh, I killed one.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's like, I just hope Abby doesn't watch me. Let's pull out a little. And then
Fox
see.
3.
Over T. Over T.
This can't be so bad. I have enough blood. Let's get that rear one. Nice. No! See, Melina, you wanted it. You received it. Crashing and burning. I think that's me. I'm not sure what's floating there. Hey, look at that. We actually took... Guns. I don't actually know what this means.
All of the carrier weapon systems and aerial drones have been destroyed.
That's what it means.
But smaller mine waves.
So we were actually getting close. Is that how it goes? Hold on, I'm just gonna check to make sure everything is in order. Yeah, still looks good. Yeah, let's try that again. Now that I know a bit better.
Meet up with the fighter
No, let's
out
not.
to the strike waypoint.
Hold on, how do
Good
I?
luck out there. Command out.
How do I leave the vehicle? Oh, well, hold on. Whee! Oh. Oh, I think I died. Yeah, I was killed by chi forces because I was catapulted into the ceiling. Okay, hold on. Now I need to know. I just need to know this. I'm gonna just do this because I want to
Meet up
know
with the
this.
fighter escort wing before heading out to the strike waypoint. Good luck out there.
So we're
Command out.
gonna... Yeah, just... Nope, doesn't work with APU. I wonder if any soldiers have ever been road killed by a helicopter. Okay, now I'm outside. Yeah, I still have problems gripping stuff. Whee! Oh, this is fun. See, I did survive this time. Oh. There's my chair. This doesn't look like a comfortable chair. Just look at how uncomfortable this is. Poor pilots. But I think we need more ammunition to do this. So I'm pretty sure we actually have to... No, wait, we can't. We have a fixed budget for each level.
Where are the foxes? Damn it, I was told there were foxes.
Yeah, I don't think there are foxes. Oh, hold on. What is in the custom scenarios? I want to see what's in there. Oh, I see nothing really. I think those are the ones I have to download through the workshop. And I mean turquoise. Come on, we have all done that. We have all done that over and over. Oh, they actually have a helicopter. I wasn't even aware they have DLC. Okay, I want to give that one a try. I want to see how that flies. Oh yeah, carrier landing practice. That sounds like something that will make me explode. What is wrong with workshop in VTOL? Those are the same letters. Do you say VTOL? No, you say VTOL. Yeah, that does look like a nice plane. Oh, extra fuel tanks. No, we don't need fuel tanks. Actually, why not? There. I want to see how heavy we can get it. Oh yeah, because we have symmetry. Yeah, we need a conformal fuel tank. A sensor pod for acquiring tracking. Yes, of course we need a sensor pod. A high drag bomb. Yeah, standard unguided 1 ton. Oh, is that the weight? TVR. What is TVR? Total weight ramifications. Then you know what? Let's take some fuel off. There. Thrust to weight ratio. So is that a problem if it's under 0? Under 1? Yes, I know these things. I learned that in VTOL school. There, I'm just gonna... Yeah, sidewinders. Yeah, I have no idea what I equipped. But I am curious how it flies when it's really heavy. And we're gonna fly that at night. Okay, so at like 1.05, I'm really curious how much thrust I have to move. Probably not a lot. I'm like literally now a TIE bomber. Oh wait, I'm in flight. Why am I in flight? Oh, this looks very different. Hold on, the other one had a button here for night vision. No. Oh, we have exterior strobe lights. Fuel port, flight assists, hook launch. There. No, that's the visor. There. Night vision. Oh, this is not really helpful. I expected... Oh my god, this is not helpful. Is this what night vision...
Pull up.
Oh.
Pull up.
Well, I suppose I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god. Hey, hard testing. Yeah, I have... Is it obvious I have no idea what I'm doing? Was there a tutorial for this? Was there a tutorial how to land on a carrier?
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Yeah.
Altitude. Altitude.
That's why I don't drive. That's why I fly eternal. No, this is not what I wanted to do. Actually, can I do a roll? Here. Am I still doing a roll? Yes, I am. Why is it beeping? Where's the carrier? Oh, there it is. No, you're not gonna stall. In this case, I'm doing a conventional landing because this one doesn't have an actual vertical, I think. Yeah, I think that's kind of what they're trying to imitate here.
Altitude.
But
Altitude.
I don't like either. It's like if I turn it off, I don't see shit, but if I turn it on... Oh,
Altitude.
I just flew past.
Altitude. Altitude.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I think before I do this, I have to do a tutorial.
Altitude.
Let's not play with stuff I have absolutely no idea about. But yeah, that definitely looks like fun. And I mean, in all fairness, I only wanted to do a little bit of a test stream today. If this is your first time here, this is absolutely out of the ordinary. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, always at 8 a.m. Mountain or 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. And I usually play, you know, middle shelf or older games or something curious. But having gone through a recent PC upgrade... Wait, why is my thumb down? Well, I'm trying to give you double thumbs. I'm not sure why it isn't working. But because I just had a PC upgrade, I wanted to make sure that I can actually play VR if it ever becomes a thing. And yeah, I think I can definitely approve that. In terms of VR, there's a whole bunch of games I'm considering. like from Moss to Tentacular, essentially all those really interesting single-player games that are often not getting a lot of attention because a lot of people don't have VR or have never seen them. And especially something like Moss is beautiful. It has an amazing story, a beautiful character, and it's something that I feel really works well in VR, even in a stream. So those are definitely games on the list. But yeah, upgrade-wise, we moved to a kit 7900 RX. Oh, I'm not good with these things. But yeah, Kit will probably put it in the chat here in a second. We did upgrade our video cards mostly. We're still working on CPU upgrades.
I'm cute, Crash, by the way.
My fingers are longer than they should be. But yeah, we switched to a Radeon, I think 7900 XT, if I'm not mistaken. And it's definitely a lot better. I do actually, down in the description, I have the PC specs listed. I'm still working on a CPU upgrade because that is definitely the worst weakness we have right now. But that will come too. Aerial refuel practice. Dear gods, no. No, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for aerial refueling. But let me see what other ones we have. We have an F45A. Let me. Which one did you ask for? Was it an F15? If I'm not mistaken. I can't scroll up with this. But yeah, we have the AH-94 Dragonfly twin turboshaft attack helicopter. But I don't own that DLC. The T-55 twin-seat single-engine supersonic trainer jet. What is a trainer jet? Is that just like a I mean, to me, a trainer jet means that both seats have full control, so you can have literally like a flight educator. Is that what it means? But yeah, that's the newbie vehicle, the VTOL, and then the Wasp and the Ghost and the Dragonfly. I like these. Yeah, I do think I'm actually gonna cut it short today. Like I said, it was only meant to be more or less a test to make sure that things work. I will be back tomorrow with Vampire. We're actually getting close to the end of that game, so I think this might be the last week. If Melina is probably gonna correct me that there's like a whole bunch more. No, sadly, no commercial aircrafts. I know, MHF. I've been tempted to install just to sign up for like a Game Pass for a month and install the Microsoft Flight Simulator to see how that is now holding up. But my understanding is that in VR it's still not really great. So yeah, I think we can do that, absolutely. I just gotta take my hands off, so now you know where my bed is. There. I just chopped my hands off. I'm actually gonna scoot into the PC, so the view is gonna be a bit limited. But yeah, if you want a German lesson, we can definitely squeeze that in. And after that, I think I'm gonna go and just move that over so I can see it here next to the keyboard. Or actually, you know, even better, I'm just gonna switch the microphone real quick, just a moment. There we go. Because now I don't have to wear the headset to actually talk to you. Even if now the background is gonna be a bit limited, so I'm just gonna switch to that. I suppose I could turn the avatar on. No reason not to. Give me just a second. But yeah, shoot, what would you like today? I don't have the redemption open, but you can just speak up. I have no problem with that. And logging in. I can at least say goodbye in an orderly way. There we go. She gonna shut down VR real quick. Let's hope that doesn't break anything. Nope, nothing broke. Oh yeah, that we can do. There we go. I don't know why my mouth isn't animated. But that should not bother us. That's probably because it still uses the headset as input for the voiceover. Like I said, I'm not gonna bother with that. That's why today was an out of the order test stream. So the typical way in German is not quite the way it is in German. Like, this is a wonderful example. In English, you would say, "Hi, how are you?" In German, the direct translation would be, "Hallo, wie geht es dir?" And that essentially means, "How are you?" The direct translation would be closer to, "How are you running?" As in, you know, how's your engine running today? That's kind of how you have to imagine it. Yeah, my mouth isn't moving because it's still using the VR headset for that. So I would have to restart here to do that. Let me see if I can do that here. That's the downside of test streams. There, that should have fixed it. Yep, there we go. So yeah, that is how you would usually say it in German, but the truth is Germans don't want to know how you are. It's just, this whole "how are you" is a very English, or I think British. I'm pretty sure Eternal could, or Melina could answer that. But in German, you don't do that. Unless you actually want to know how someone is, you don't ask them. It's not common courtesy in German. So usually you just say "hallo," or a very common way is to say "servus." It's essentially more Swabian/Bavarian, but I noticed this has, yes, "stad" and "Mahlzeit." Those are just words, they are more friendly. It's like saying "ciao." Though "ciao" in German, often spelled this way, which I absolutely detest, usually means more goodbye. And that has to do because you can also say "tschüss," which means essentially goodbye. So I think that's kind of why the way "ciao" I knew always meant goodbye. It never meant hello. But yeah, in German, that is a really good way. Just say "servus," "Mahlzeit." These are very informal though. So if you meet someone like your boss, then a formal greeting like "good morning" or "guten Tag" is definitely more appropriate, though it absolutely depends on the boss. One thing that's always important to know in German is that we still use the formal approach. So where you only have the "you," you might still remember not the Old British, or well, Old English, I shouldn't say Old British. In German, we still use both. So if For example, if I take two examples, both means you're an idiot, but one is a very personal, you're dumb. Just like you did a dumb thing, du depp. But it's a very personal. When you say du, you're on a first name basis. So I could say, like, yeah, MHF, du Pfeife. That would be a very personal. But when you need an impersonal or a formal approach, I should say, you always need to say sie. And sie, I mean, you even hear it, that is very close to the old British the. Sie is simply the formal approach, so I can call a politician an idiot as long as I don't say du. It's still on a specific level formal, and I mean, I haven't been in Germany for 15 years, but I know there was always the long conversation that as long as you say Sie Idiot to a cop, you're actually good. But if you ever call them du, it's considered insulting because it's disrespectful. I don't know if that still applies. That was something that was like 15 years ago, and it was in the media for that. So you understand just how important the formal approach is. It's better to use a formal approach and insult someone. Yes, belief is a very, very important word in German. If I say, well, Bitrot, I believe you did a really dumb thing, then this is on me. It's my personal belief that you did something dumb, where if I say, Bitrot, you're dumb, it's a direct insult. So in German, you can say a lot of things as long as you include the little disclaimer that it's your personal belief. I love it. It's very simple, very straightforward. But yeah, even if today was only a 90-minute stream, like I said, it was meant to be a test stream, so that is what it shall stay. What we're gonna do though, we're gonna still rate someone, because there is a very sweet streamer that rated me yesterday, and I think there is a good time to give something back. So I'm gonna wish you all a fantastic Eurovision semi-finale one day. If you're, chicken nuggets are not a form of schnitzel. I think schnitzel is pork, isn't it? I'm sorry, I'm a vegetarian. I don't actually know that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna send you. Wow, today is a horrible day, isn't it? But yeah, I'm gonna send you off to DJ Atomica Plays. They are currently playing Death Stranding. Love the game. I gotta finish it. I gotta finish it before the next one comes out so much. Yeah, I know. I have that problem too, Alex. I had that yesterday. I just suddenly silence and everyone is gone. I'm like, what happened? I don't know why it happens. But in case you're left behind, this is the bean that we're gonna rate today. And with that, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you so much for joining me in my very brief VR test stream. Tomorrow, same time, we're back with a full stream. And yeah, with Vampire, as usual. And Ketna, it's a difficult game. I remember someone told me it's a game of transitions, and you have to like transitions. And then yes, if you like elevator rides, if you like long car rides, if you like a stroll at the beach, then it's a game for you. It's a game that requires that you are okay with spending a shit ton of time just transitioning. And there is something appealing about that. There is something relaxing about it. So yeah, I definitely gotta get back to that. But I'm gonna let you all go. I'm gonna say goodbye. And yes, I'll see you tomorrow with more Vampire. Thank you all for joining me in this, albeit brief demo. And see ya all. Bye bye.